Hi friend, my name is Abhimanyu Bhattacharjee and as you all know I am a booktuber and I am making video on this book. The name of this book is Practice of Brahmacharya, and friends, as I always say, this book is this long and I cannot make this full book in one video. So what I am doing is that I am making each and every topic on each and every video so you can understand it in a better way. And friends, what I am doing is that I am giving number to each and every video. So if you come sequence wise 1, 2, 3, 4, you will understand it in a better way. Apart from seeing 18 video, 20 video, 43 video, there is quite possibility that you will get confused friends, okay? And friends, before proceeding further, I would like to tell you, do subscribe my channel, like the video, press the bell icon so whenever I update a new video, you'll get a notification. And friends, if you have any doubt, you can directly ask me in the comment section because I do see the comments and I give answer to each and every comments, friends, okay? And friends, you can also follow me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is Abhimanyu Bhattacharjee 1906. So I will spell it for you, friends, okay? It's ABHIMANYU 1906, okay? And friends, in our last topic, I have covered the concept called mantras for japa. This topic, friends, okay. And friends, in our today's topic, I am going to cover the topic called garland of brahmacharya. Okay. Uh, Friends, this is a 113 number video. So let us see what Swami Sivanandaji is telling to us in this topic. Thinking of a woman or of the picture of a woman, praising a woman or the picture of a woman. So here Swami Sivananda is telling, even thinking of a woman or even a picture of a woman or even praising a woman or praising a picture of a woman, sporting with a woman or with the picture of the woman. So even sporting with a woman means playing sports, different sports with the woman, or even by picture of the woman, glancing at a woman or at the picture of the woman. So even if we glance at a woman or at the picture of the woman, secretly talking to the woman, even secretly talking to a woman, thinking of sinful action towards woman, acutely by a sensuality determining upon the sinful action and bodily action resulting in discharge of the semen are the 8 characteristics of copulation. So here Swami Sivananda is telling, even thinking about sinful sinful and crime, committing crime, think about woman or any by thinking also and discharging the semen by only thinking, by without touching. This is also 8 characteristic of copulation, friends, okay? And brahmacharya is quite contradictory to all these 8 indication. So Swami Sivananda is telling brahmacharya is quite contradictory into this 8 indication, friends, okay? So here it is written Dakshina Murti. Okay. So this Swami Sivananda is telling to us in this topic, friends. Okay. Brahmacharya or spotless chastity is the best of penance. So here Swami Sivananda is telling Brahmacharya or a spotless chastity is the best of penance. A celibate who is endowed with spotless chastity is not a human being but a god. So here Swami Sivananda is telling a celibate who is endowed with spotless chastity is not a human being but is actually a god. Indeed, to the celibate who conserve the semen with great effort. So it is very important for a celibate who can conserve the semen with a very great effort. What is there unattainable in this world? So Swami Swananda is telling what is there unattainable in this world. By the power of composure of the semen, one will become just like myself. So here Swami Swananda is telling by consumption of the power of the semen, one is going to just become like myself. That is sankara. All students, those who find that world of God through chastity. So here Swami Sivananda is telling all those who find the world through chastity. There is that heavily country there in whatever world they are freedom. So in whatever country and world there is a freedom. Chandogaya Upanishad. Sensuality destroys life, luster, strength. So here Swami Sivananda is saying sensuality destroys life, luster, strength, vitality, memory, and even wealth, fame, holiness, and devotion to the Supreme. So sensuality, if we create any type of negative feeling, it is going to destroy us by devotion, vitality, sensuality, which is said by Lord Krishna. Let not a Brahmin see a woman naked? So Manu. So Manu Bhagwan, Lord Manudev said that we should never see a Brahmin should never see a woman naked. So this is said by Lord Manudev. Caution in diet is of threefold value, but abstinence from sexual intercourse is of fourfold value. So here caution in diet is of threefold value, and but abstinence from the sexuality intercourse is of fourfold value. So this Swami Sivananda is telling to us in this topic, friends. Okay, the sannyasi had and has a rule never to look at a woman, Atirya. So sannyasi have the rule to never look at the woman, that is Atirya. A wise man should avoid married life as if it were a burning pit of life coal. So here Swami Sivananda is telling a wise man should avoid a married life as if it were a burning pit of a life coal. From the contact comes sensation, from sensation thirst. So Swami Sivananda is telling from the contact comes sensation, and from sensation comes thirst. From thirst, cling of kissing, from that the soul is delivered from the sinful existence. From that cling of kissing comes, and from that the soul is delivered from the sinful existence. So this Buddha says, friends. Okay, so this Swami Sivananda is telling to us in this topic, friends. Okay, so friends, this Swami Sivananda is telling to us in this topic, friends. Okay, abstaining from copulation physically, orally and mentally, in action, in all action, at all time, and in all places is alone brahmacharya. So here yajan lekya. So here Swami Sivananda is telling that even physically, orally, and even mentally, not copulating is a real form of a brahmacharya. Do not listen to talks about women, rich men, atheists, and enemies. Narda. So here Swami Sivananda is telling that we should not listen the talks of women, rich men, atheists, and even the enemies. Death is hasted by letting out semen from the body. Life is saved and prolonged by preserving it. So here Swami Sivananda is telling that death happens when we leave the semen out of our body, and life happens when we save the semen inside our body, friends. Okay, when we preserve it. There is no doubt that people die premature by letting the semen out of the body. So yes, Swami Sivananda is telling people die prematurely when they letting the semen be inside their body, letting the semen out, throwing outside their body. Knowing this, the yogi should always preserve the semen and lead a life of a strict celibacy. So yes, Swami Sivananda is telling, knowing this, a yogi should always preserve the semen of a strict celibacy. Siva Samhita said that person other than the householder should forbear to look and touch, conserve and cut jokes with women, and avoid seeing animal pair. Bhagavata. So yes, Swami Sivananda is telling that women, people should avoid touching women and cutting jokes with women and seeing animal in pairs while having a sexual relationship. This sexual propensity through they are first like ripples acquired the proportion of the sea on account of bad company, Narada. So here Swami Sivananda is telling the sexual propositions is like first like the ripples that acquire the proportion of the sea on the account of bad company, friends. Okay, what the Noahs of the Vedas speak of as imperishable akshara, what the sannyasins free from attachment enter to gain with the goal they live of life of a brahmachari, that I shall declare unto three in brief. Gita chapter 8 verse 2. So here Swami Sivananda is telling that the knowers of the Vedas speak of as an imperishable akshara, which what the sannyasi free from attachment enter, and they live the life of a brahmachari, and they declared it to be in a brief, friends. Okay, so this Swami Sivananda is telling to us in this topic. He who restrains the organ of action, karma, indriyas, sit remembering the object of senses, he of deluded understanding. So yes, Swami Sivananda is telling uh, understanding is called hypocrite. Gita chapter 3 verse 6. So yes, Sivananda is telling that he who retrain the organ of the action Indriya sits remembering the object of the senses, he of deluded understanding is called hypocrite. So a person who he is a hypocrite who always think about the sexual things going in the mind. With the heart screeny and fearlessness in the vow of brahmacharya, with the mind control and ever thinking of me, let him sit in yoga, having me as the supreme goal. Gita chapter 6 verse 14. So here Swami Sivananda is telling with the heart of serenity and fearfulness and the vow of brahmacharya is very important to control our mind and ever thinking of me. Let's sit in yoga and so we need to sit in yoga and do brahmacharya and think of the supreme power, friends. Okay, so this Swami Sivananda is telling to us in this topic. Debility of intellect, speciality of memory characterize the mental alienation of lineation. Dr. Lewis. So, yes, obviously, Vandana is telling deliberately of the intellect and the speciality of the memory characterizes the mental alienation of the lineatus. Bhishma says to Dharmaputra. So, Swami Sivananda is telling Bhishma says to Dharmaputra Yudhishthir, O king, know that in the world there is nothing that cannot be attained by one who remain from birth to death a perfect celibate. So here Pitamaha Bhishma, Mahamahim Bhishma says to Dharmaputra Yudhishthir that through the power of celibacy there is nothing you cannot attain in this world. In one person there is knowledge of four Veda and in another there is perfect celibacy. So Mahamahim says to Dharmaputra that in one person there is a knowledge of four Vedas and in one person there is a perfect knowledge of celibacy. Of this later is superior to the former who is wanting in celibacy. So Mahabharata. So Mahamahim says to Dharmaputra, if there is a two-person, one have the four knowledge of Vedas and one have the knowledge of celibacy. So a person who is more superior, who have the knowledge of celibacy, than who have the knowledge of Vedas. Friends, okay. So friends, this topic came to an end. In our today's topic, I have covered the concept called Garland of Brahmacharya 1. Okay. So in our next topic, I am going to cover the concept called Garland of Brahmacharya 2. This topic, friends. Okay. So friends, this topic came to an end and I will be meeting you in the next video. Till then, goodbye, take care. And I will be meeting you in the next video. Till then, goodbye, take care, friends. Okay. And I will be meeting you in the next video.